Uncle Kraus and Aunt Natsui were welcoming the guest. Goda-san immediately started showing off, and Canon-kun was being unsociable, wearing his usual blank expression. There was Dad and Kairi-san. Still say she looks like Ivy from Soul Calibur 2. And Kaoru from Evangelion. There was Dad and Kairi-san and Aunt Ava and Uncle Hideyoshi. Aunt Rosa and Maria. And Dr. Nanjo. Then on either side of me were George and Iki, Jessica. This is everyone, the true number of people on the island at the moment. With all of us as Ushiromiyas, please don't feel obligated to call us by our family name. I'm George. And I'm Battler. Nice to meet you. Thank you very much, George-san, Battler-san. I'd be pleased if you would call me Erika. Nice to meet you, Rika. It was decided that Rika would be welcomed like a guest, and allowed to borrow the bedroom next to the cousin room on the second floor of the guest house. In front of all the relatives, she had seemed dignified and a bit stiff. However, as she talked with George and Jessica, her expression began to soften gradually, and so the detective, Rika Furude, was placed on the game board. I'm surprised Jessica's old clothes suit her so well. Kumasawa made the decision on her own to use my lady's old clothes. Please forgive her. The clothes Erika wore were Jessica's old formal attire. Though the guest possessed a dignity that would put most adults to shame, her body was still physically similar to a middle schooler's. Jessica's old clothes fit her perfectly. Again, I feel like she needs to drink more vitamin D milk. Stop making fun of her for being short, Lunar. Not to worry. They match this guest perfectly. If she likes them, we might even let her keep them as a sign of friendship. Certainly. Thank you very much. Have you contacted the police and her family? Yes. They seem to have been quite distressed. By the way, our guest really was involved in an accident, right? She herself said she fell from a boat as it was returning to port. Is there anything to back up that claim? I checked with the Coast Guard. It seems she fell from the rear of a pleasure boat, unnoticed by the others on board. We don't know the exact location she fell from, but it was probably somewhere near this island. It was foolish to play on a boat with such bad weather forecast. However, is it really conceivable that she nearly drowned in the nearby waters and drifted to this island? It is not impossible. Tales of drifters washing ashore exist in several of the islands around this area. I believe it likely that an accident occurred. We're in the middle of a typhoon. It would not be possible to land a boat anywhere on this island. Genji had already considered that what she now suspected. Natsui probably suspected that this mysterious guest who had arrived during the already high-stress family conference might be the agent of some conspiracy, so Genji had already checked to make sure that the accident was real, that Furudo Erika was her real name, and that there was nothing suspicious going on. I understand. My husband has ordered that she be politely entertained. Make sure that there are no blunders. However, you do understand, don't you? Yes. I won't let her anywhere near the family conference. After dinner, I will see that she retires to the guest house. Make sure that they don't start trying to force us to let her meet father or anything like that. Of course. I will keep that in mind. Ho, Furudo Erika, was it? It's rare for guests to come here to Rockinjima. Doesn't this look like it'll be interesting? She's probably Lady Burncastell's piece. Though she will follow the rules of humans, the player is a witch. We mustn't underestimate her. There is no problem here. Even if she were Lady Burncastell herself, since she's a human, she's no match for us. After all, we have Gape with us. Humans certainly cannot win against Gape. Thanks. Still, it is not a good idea to overestimate yourself. The definition of a witch doesn't only imply the ability to use magic. True, a joker in the eye of a typhoon. That is what a witch is. Humph.